Everyone who's poor, they made the choice to be poor. They're lazy. They're stupid. They don't want to get off their ass and go work. That's not true.
I truly believe in my heart that nobody wants to be in poverty. Nobody wants to live in poverty. Nobody wants to be poor. Nobody wants to be homeless. Nobody wants to be helpless. My mother was a single mother. My mom, unfortunately, didn't have the best education, so she worked a lot of minimum wage jobs and would honestly go to work from 7 in the morning all the way to like 10, 11 at night just to try to make ends meet. We relied heavily on things like the Edmonton Food Bank. We relied heavily on social programs, social services, welfare, and and the kindness of churches and strangers. People could tell that we were poor, and I quickly realized that there is a social structure. There's different classes, and we're kind of right near the bottom.
As soon as they find out that you're homeless, they think you're not worth their time.
The middle class is getting smaller and smaller, and that gap between the rich and the poor is getting bigger and bigger. And people are just depressed, and that's why you see depression everywhere. That's why people feel helpless. That's why people feel like no matter what I do, I can't ever escape.
I just quit working, quit doing anything that meant anything to me because I had nothing.
If they had a sense that they had a brighter economic future, what if they thought that by their labor they could escape poverty? Might it be the case that they would make different and better decisions about their family lives if their economic lives had some hope?
I graduated high school and I went right into construction, didn't even know anything about tools, didn't know anything about construction, nothing. And I started making, back then I was making $20 an hour, and back then it was like 2006, 2007. So that's a pretty good wage. A great living. I'm wondering what I can do. I started donating to a couple of my favorite charities, and then I'm like, well, you know what? I think I can do more. I officially started my nonprofit because one, my activism work was just taking off, and just my good deeds were taking off, and now I started the whole Can Mandan Foundation, and boy, we're making some serious progress out there. We're tackling systemic issues. We're working with all the levels of the Canadian government here, and we're just trying to make life easier for people. Life's not easier today than it was 10, 20 years ago when I was a kid. No, if anything, life's a little bit tougher. I mean, minimum wage is going up slower than ever, but the cost of living is going up faster than ever. So that's why I do what I do, and that's why I started my nonprofit, is just to help some kid who was in my shoes.